Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 4 of season 1 of Ted Lasso. Once again, last episode managed to crack this hard armored exterior and get water to formulate in my eyes. And it's an untold thing, man. It's an untold thing. Such a show to do such things to me, man. But no, seriously, like 3 episodes in, and we've had 4, I'd say, instances that I could think of. A lot of you guys have been like, dude, if it's getting you right now, dude, you know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. But guys, let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check those out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. They are on watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes from reaction the entire episode. Get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, and trying to make it worth your while, so check out our way to support the channel. But guys, I'd really appreciate it. If you enjoy this reaction, to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And before we jump into this, a huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. But with that all said out of the way, let's hop into episode 4 for the children. Here we go.
Jimmy, sorry, I didn't put that cross where you wanted it.
Ah, forget it, mate. Hey, would it be too forward if I gave you some advice that might help improve your game a bit?
Oh, God.
What you need to do is get yourself a time machine, go back to the moment when your mum was about to fuck a sad little man with no athletic talent, pull her off him, fly her to Argentina, and drop her onto Maradona's cock.
Oh, my God. So rude, man.
I'm done with you being a prick to everyone.
So, either I beat up an old man, or I let an old man beat me up. Fuck it, let's go.
What the... They just angrily pressed foreheads together.
Love a Pistol Pete, y'all. We still got a second half to play.
Now please, sit down, everybody.
Gaffer saved you, old man.
Dude, I think he would thrash this little bitch.
One more time.
Sorry. Granddad.
You know, a team that works together and, you know, has lifted spirits will do so much better than one at odds with itself, man. And this kid just does not help a thing.
And shall from now on be known as the boring table.
But that's where I'm sitting.
I haven't placed Elaine Kenner.
She won't be attending tonight. She was kicked in the face by her horse.
Oh, that poor thing. Is
Good.
the horse okay?
What? Woman's probably dead.
Coach, you know what I'm thinking about right now?
West Side Story?
You know it. Hey, you think these fellas can solve their problems with a dance-off at a gymnasium?
Maybe?
Of course, if memory serves, they're from Bernardo ended up getting knifed to death at that particular event.
No, they didn't die until the Rumble afterwards.
Oh, right.
When I was 15, I was understudy for Anita.
Interesting.
I need to know who your +1 is.
Oh, will that be Mr. Two Entrees here?
No, he's already bringing a date.
Oh?
Hey, you free tonight?
Oh, I'm free every night, yeah.
Go bring Nathan.
Who?
Oh, you're gonna get a kick out of this story. When I was 17,
Ted, let me just stop you there before you tell me a folksy anecdote about you in pajamas.
She already knows the routine.
I don't think I can get away with that anymore.
fashion's all about confidence. You know, if I didn't have any confidence, I never would have worn pajamas to my prom and ended up in jail the rest of that night. But you don't want to hear that story, so I ain't gonna tell it.
What? I want to hear that story.
Tonight, when I tell everyone that Robbie is cancelled, by then it won't matter, because you will have found someone better.
I am a world-class problem solver.
Oh,
Catch it.
Oh!
You got this, Higgins.
That's me quite often. Try to do something flashy, it goes all to hell, but I catch it.
No, I hate it, babe. It's just not me. There's no hood, no zips. There's no graffiti. No graffiti.
I mean, he looks good.
Not with trousers that tight around the crotch, you don't.
Fine. I look like a banker with a great cock.
Those existed. We wouldn't be together.
I like her, man. She's quick on her feet.
I'm just trying to help build up your brand. Jamie, no. What are you doing?
I'm doing style. Yeah, people don't know it, but I'm good at this fashion shit.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm like a progeny.
Oi, down boy. That's a good boy. Find the treat, yeah?
Hey, God.
Playing a little phone tag, it appears, and you are now it. Oh, hey, guess what? I'm wearing the suit you told me I should bring.
Aww.
now. Gotta love a troubadour. Go. Holy moly, look at you.
Yo!
Hope I'm not too...
Little oversized, but works.
Oh, God, we're going to buy one, but, you know, it's so expensive.
Hey, we'll make a little pit stop. Come on, follow me.
Aww.
Hey, how's Miss Sue, yeah? All good?
What's your names? So you're Jerry and you're Dave.
He's great, man. Aww.
Put one foot on the other, yeah? And you put your hand on your hip and make like a claw shape.
Oh,
Oh, look at her, she's fucking sick!
break that shell. Oh, she gave a spin. Making progress.
May I say, you are wearing the heck out of it.
Thank you.
No.
Nate looking pretty dapper himself, huh?
Great to see you again.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Jane. Yeah, they met at his Friday night chess club. Apparently they liked each other's moves.
Respect.
Tell me what the biggest issue you got with each other. Go.
He's a piece of shit.
If his brain was on fire, I wouldn't piss in his ear.
You don't need to be best friends to be great teammates. Think about Shaq and Kobe, right? Lennon and McCartney? Heck.
That's a very nice suit. I think you look chic.
It's actually only the second suit I've ever owned. The first one was my suit when I was a naked baby.
Well, that ended real quick.
All right, well, here's an idea that's going to help a little or hurt a whole lot. Who needs a drink?
Well, we'll see. That could be good. That could be very, very bad.
I've talked to a number of agents and made a fairly extensive list of those who cannot make it.
Hey, there she is.
Please tell me he doesn't end up covering the performance.
The public speaking part.
Oh, hey, here's a little trick of the trade. Make fun of yourself right off the bat. A little joke. Folks will love that.
Okay, so...
Self-deprecation,
What should I
that's
make
kind of what I do.
Oh, you know, but okay.
You're not going to walk into that one, are you, Ted?
She caught him on that.
I do hope you've all brought your checkbooks with you for our auction later, because you can all bid on our very own Richmond players.
What does that entail?
As always, no hanky-panky unless the
Oh,
player
wait.
signs a waiver. Hello, darling.
What a
Wow.
lovely surprise.
Oh, weren't you expecting me?
Wait a second.
Only because you RSVP'd no.
Well, one of the perks of being a wealthy good-for-nothing, sometimes my nights just magically free up.
Is that Giles?
Let's get him a seat at the boring table.
It is.
Only joking.
I haven't seen him in so long. I wasn't sure. That is. Good God. Oh. Hey, oh. Good job, buddy.
Wish I wouldn't allowed anymore.
He fucking headbutted me. I'm still dizzy half the time. Doctors told me not to drink.
Oh.
Shit.
Hey,
Another reason
at least he
shirts
didn't.
exist.
Hey, at least he didn't have the shirt to stain.
I will be bidding for a night with you.
Oh.
Thanks,
love.
Oh, God.
No, it's not a whole night.
We'll see.
Mate, I've done these before. If she bids over 3,000, you will have to fuck her.
What?
You don't have to go all the way. Just let some of the way. England.
Are they messing with him? Or I don't even know right now.
What happened now?
It's the usual. Jamie being a little bitch prima donna.
Well, let me ask you something. What were you like when you were 23? Playing in this league, making all that money?
Little bitch prima donna.
Yeah. You know how they say that youth is wasted on the young? Well, I said don't let the wisdom of age be wasted on you.
Aww.
I just came up with that. I feel pretty good about it.
Let that sink in.
I just wanted to say thanks for talking to Colin and Isaac.
Why is your face so close to mine?
Well, my initial plan was to hug you, but I just chickened out.
Okay, we're done.
Not too much champagne, now, dear. Got to stay sharp for the auction.
Wow, he's doing it even when they're not together.
We both know they'd rather see you. And besides, it's for the children.
For the children.
God damn it. This is slimy.
I need to speak to the other guests.
I must say, I love that dress.
Oh.
It's very youthful. Good for you for getting back out there looking like that.
Thank you.
Is she okay?
Oh, yeah, she's great. You know, a lot of moving pieces putting together a thing like this, though, you know. Robbie Williams cancel on her. And
Robbie?
Yeah.
Well, he's an old pal of mine. I'm happy to text him. I bet you I can get his ass over here.
I wonder if he had anything to do with him not being available then, so that he could swoop in like this.
And our first victim is Jamie Tartt.
Babe, you have to win me.
I can't be on my own boyfriend. I look pathetic.
Babe, it's 2020. Women can do anything.
No.
He tried.
We'll start with £5,000.
I want him.
6,000.
10,000.
Oh!
Whoa!
Whoa!
And that applies to the bid and the bidder.
I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
£12,000.
14,000.
The old lady she was fine with, but like this...
25,000.
Going once, twice, sold.
Hey, it is for charity, though. At least.
Hey, you
okay?
It's just nice to think his blunt honesty was noble rather than what it really is. He'd say, wear this, eat that. And I listened. So now I'm alone, just like he said I would be if I left.
Wow.
Hey, it's okay. Okay.
You want to head back in?
I need to freshen up. I probably look like Robert Smith after he's woken up from a nap.
Very emotional man. You know. Okay, I'll see you inside.
I was coming up.
Oh, it got to him, man.
He sat me down, he said, let's get it all out there. You tell me why I'm a prick, and I'll tell you why you are.
You're a nasty bastard.
No, I'm going first. I should pass to you. You're so selfish and arrogant. Every time I do it, it makes me want to fucking puke.
I had the poster of you on my wall when I was a kid. I used to love watching you play. You're not the player that you used to be, and just because you won a few trophies, you walk around here expecting everyone to kiss your ring.
I can't be like that. There's a bit where you admit to what I said.
You and that Doug bloke, you ever become friends?
Fuck no. I hope he's dead. Such a prick.
Aww. Progress. Oh, there it is. That was exactly the kind of shit she was explaining.
Hey, Rupert, something just occurred to me. If you could have texted Robbie Williams, asked him to come tonight, you could have probably just as easily asked him not to come.
Whoa!
Well, now that would have made me a real piece of shit, wouldn't it?
God, man, Anthony Head's real good at playing nasty.
I think Rebecca knows what the real Adele looks like.
I need to go on a little adventure and I need a co-pilot.
And you want me?
Yeah, forget the rest. I need the best. Come on.
Ted's so fucking good, man.
I think you should know that the young woman that was bidding on Jamie was actually his other +1.
Oh, no. What does that entail?
So when I was 18, I dated a footballer that was 23. Now I'm close to 30 and I am still dating a 23-year-old footballer. I'm Leonardo DiCaprio. Is she your new girlfriend?
Relax, babe. It's all part of the branding plan, isn't it? If I've got 2 women bidding on me, it makes me look more valuable, do you know what I mean? Fucking smart, eh?
Is that really why, or is that just a good, easy excuse?
You look so jealous. It's so cool.
Oh, you think jealousy's cool?
Wow. Really?
Right, £1,000.
Oh! Here we go. Payback.
£1,000.
Any advance on 6? Okay.
No. Jesus.
Apart from one small surprise.
I am personally donating £1 million to the cause.
Wow.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Coming in here making himself into the big old white knight in her big old days of struggling with this team. What a fucking shithead, man.
Well, it's yours, right?
She can't really turn it down either.
This here is Cam Cole.
Oh!
Mega talent. Golden Cam.
Yo! Oh! Dude, yes.
Robbie Williams is unable to be here. We have a brilliant replacement for you, all the way from outside. Something.
Come on, buddy. Hell, man. So many street performers blow away so many discovered talents.
Can we just forget about the game and go and have a dance?
Queen to King 5. Checkmate.
Oh, he's blowing it. Is he just like nervous to actually branch out between plays? I'm confused about that. He's really fucking good, man. Oh, go Beard! No. No, that's awesome. That was amazing.
You know, you may think that you're the only one that can see who he really is. But you're not.
No.
You all right, buddy?
Quick.
Fun night.
No.
Sorry, babe.
Do you know what you're sorry for, Jamie?
You always ask me that.
Yeah, you should probably know.
Don't use me as a prop in your little fights. Make me feel like an idiot.
No one was bidding on you anyway, mate. Just fuck off. Go on.
Oh.
What are you saying sorry to him for?
Being accountable matters, Jamie. We're done.
Whatever.
What a little bitch, dude. God damn it.
Do you want to go get like really drunk?
Yes, I do.
Shelley and Henry are coming out next weekend.
Oh, really? Hell yeah. Aw. God damn it, man. This show's so fucking good at like just twisting my emotions, dude. It's so like some shitty stuff is happening, man. From the stuff with Jamie, from Rupert, all these little machinations behind the scenes that are just nasty stuff, man. Even like from what Rebecca had been doing up until this point, you know, we've kind of, I feel like, I hope at least, again, it's only episode 4, that we're crossing that hump, you know, the lasso infection is spreading. And just like the little way that he noticed exactly what Rupert was doing in that moment and, you know, followed up on it. You know, he went and checked on her, you know, he tried to fix and help in all these other ways. And like, it was all these little underhanded compliments, you know, double-edged compliments, you know. He'd be like, oh, you look great in that dress for someone your age. Great on you getting out there looking like that. You know, it was always a positive to deliver a negative. That was like every one of his little tactics. And Ted calling him out on, hey, if you can just as easily get this guy to get to this party, who's to say, so you could make this little grand entrance, steal all of the thunder, drop this huge donation, dressed clad in white and everything, coming in here looking like the savior of the whole thing, is like, oh, no, don't mind me, I'll get that guy here. It was just all a performance. All of it. Oh, it was so good. And Anthony Head, man, that was a surprise. That was a surprise. It was nice seeing him in here, man. I don't know that I've seen him anything since Buffy, other than, you know, Doctor Who. He was in an episode of that, but I don't know if I've seen him in anything since then. Or at least if I have, it's blanking me right now. But that's why I was like, you know, so much time has passed since then. I wasn't wholly sure. I had to like look it up during the reaction just to make sure I wasn't insane. But yeah, that was a pleasant little surprise. And just like the way Ted's kind of building up Nate, the way he's tearing down these walls, and even though Jamie, they had this moment, they almost had this moment, like he's getting through to Roy. He's cracking him down, and I think that's a lot of it because maybe like he said, there's this age barrier that they kind of have reached where they have a little bit of an understanding, so he can kind of speak to Roy from a perspective that's his own, that maybe they can relate to. But Jamie, just like any other young kid, like you might chip it down a little bit, but he's so up his own ass. Like, and the fact that he did this thing, not even considering Keeley's feelings at all, using his other +1 to bring this girl in, to purposefully bid for him, create a scene, have people fighting over him. He was generating publicity for himself and buzz and all this stuff. And maybe that was an excuse he gave, or who knows, maybe he could have also been playing a whole other angle or game right there. Again, his head is so far up his ass, he probably thought he could even get away with it. No thought at all or consideration for her feelings. And then, you know, that accountability aspect coming back into play a little bit, with the conversation that her and Rebecca had about the things that Rupert never held himself accountable for anything in their relationship. You know, he just was always this kind of like, I don't know, power game. I don't know how else to explain it right now, at least what's going on in my head. Just the way that she never felt valued. She never felt like that outside of their relationship that she could amount to anything. And then all of this is just kind of like this. Honestly, she was on the path to a self-fulfilling prophecy if that was the case. Because honestly, if she were to follow through on her sabotaging of this club, would that not in some way manifest the things he said about her? Without me, you'll just be alone. Without me, you can't do this thing. You can't do X, you can't do Y. You know, she did that because she wanted to damage the thing he loved the most. But at the end of the day, she would also be fulfilling the things that he was whispering in her ears, right? She might not even understand that yet. And maybe that clarity came after this consolation, this realization when he resurfaced here to kind of steal her thunder in this moment that she was already stressing about, which according to her too, even when they were together, she was still the one who had to do all of this. And he was just the front player. He was just the poster child for the whole thing because it was his team. It's just so nasty. But Ted, man, he just came in here going to bat for everybody, and he's trying with Jamie, man. He really is, and I hope, because I don't want to count Jamie out. As much of a little shit he is, we all have our phases. It's just kind of part of the upbringing a lot of the time for a lot of people. Maybe not everybody. You know, I don't think I was ever that bad. That kind of angst that comes with youth and the hormones and all of that. You think you know better than everybody who's trying to give you advice, that you never listen or accept any of it. And that's him. And I hope that at the end of this, after all these maybe little micro wake-up calls throughout, maybe he'll turn around by the end of it. I can hope for that. I gotta say, Sam, again, I want to go back because I didn't do it in the last video, but I misheard where he was from. And I think I got it wrong. He's from Nigeria. Seeing him here, dude, he was all smiles, just loving and adoring the people coming there and taking photos of him. Dude, the smile on his face, that alone warmed my soul. Keeley and this bond she's forming with Rebecca is so sweet. Beard has just kind of been, ever since they got here, he's been on top of everything, learning the phraseology, learning the culture, learning the area, learning the game, to the fact that Ted didn't even realize he already had a date to this thing because his +1 was going to be Beard. But Beard had met somebody, you know, he was out and about and at a chess thing and met this girl, but then he couldn't get his brain out of the game to enjoy the moment with her when she was like, let's put that aside, let's go dance. And he just, and he spurred his move just because he can't I don't know. It just showed like a little bit. That was our first glimpse at Beard that shows that he's got his own kind of issues as well. So far since we've been here, he's been kind of Ted's rock every step of the way. So it was nice kind of seeing that he even has some faults we can work through with him being here. And there are things here even that he's outside of his element. Which with everything going on right now, I'm also very curious to see what happens if we actually do end up, like, will they be able to make the trip? Like Ted's wife, we'll say for now, because I assume they're still together. They're still trying to figure things out. It's like a trial separation. You know, he's still got his wedding band on, but of course that can mean different things for different people. We don't really know her side of it at all. We haven't seen any of it. So I'm very curious about that. And I don't know if we'll see them. Like he implied that they're coming down the next weekend, right? That she and his son are going to be making a trip out here. I'm hoping maybe we get to see a little bit of that. Or if this is going to be a situation where something happens and the flight gets canceled or whatever. Because it's expensive, man. That shit, those flights are not cheap. I'm curious to see if we illuminate a little bit more of that side. But I love this, man. Like the moment like where he was there for Rebecca. And he doesn't know any of the things that she's tried to do behind his back and stuff like that. But it wouldn't matter, honestly. I think he would do the same thing even if he knew what she was doing. I think he'd even understand why she was doing what she was doing from a certain perspective. But the fact that he still went out there to make sure she was okay after she'd been gone for a minute and, you know, comforted her and did what he did to stand up for her. And you know what? We won't rely on you. You're not going to call that guy to come in here, snap your fingers and make everything right. Like you're the shining light to come fix this party. And woe is me that Rebecca would fail at doing this thing. And he wasn't having that. And he got that street performer from earlier in the episode who was doing a damn good job, brought him up and just made the thing into a party. And it was just so damn delightful. Even Nate getting his confidence to kind of flirt with that bartender. That was a nice little moment. And then even like the whole thing with Roy talking to Jamie's little minions and backing them off, that little moment they had with Nate going to thank Roy and not exactly knowing how to do it. Is all these little things. It's just so nice. And I love it. I don't know. I'm rambling at this point, guys. Another fantastic episode. Guys, what'd you think? Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Andy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Yura Kroscom, Margaret Grace, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hell, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Amy Becca, and Casey Wood. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.